part of my speech, but it's going to help you after my speech. So it will not be a part of my speech. A great philosopher once said, "You live only once." How many of you are here agree? Quite a few. I disagree. We live every day, but we die only once. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, and my dear guests. It was a typical first day after summer vacation, where everything went wrong right from the morning. We all got up late. I had to rush my son to get ready, shove breakfast down his throat, and literally hurl him into the school bus. And at 10 o'clock in the morning, I get a call from school, and my son's shrill, panicked voice comes out. "Mommy, Mommy, I forgot my holiday homework at home. Please drop it at school or I'm going to get punished." There went my entire day. I drove all the way back to school and dropped his homework. And on my way back, I got stuck in the worst nightmare we all face every day. The traffic at Hopeless Farm Junction. After waiting 15 minutes in the same place and not even moving 10 inches forward, I was ready to scream and hurl something at somebody when I heard a knock on my window. I saw a beggar woman with a small baby girl in her arms asking me for money. I picked out some coins and lowered my window to give it to her when I noticed the baby for the first time. The baby looked drugged. She was dressed in tatters and was smeared with dust from head to foot. But I noticed that her nails were sparkling clean. So I purposefully dropped the money on the ground, and when the woman bent down to pick up the money, I looked into her bag and saw a pair of expensive Crocs shoes tucked deep inside. So instead of going straight home, I drove right up to Kadagodi police station, where I was forced to bribe a lady inspector with 500 rupees to come back and inquire into the matter because I had no proof. And after catechizing the woman and a couple of slaps later, she confessed that the baby belonged to a software engineering couple who left their baby with a housemaid, and she used to give the baby out for begging after drugging for just 200 rupees every day. I told the lady inspector to take the full credit for herself and not even mention my name. The profound sense of satisfaction I felt on that day is as yet unmatched in my lifetime. Now, how did I save the baby? Was it gut instinct? Women's intuition? Impulse? None of this. It was because I was self-aware. How many of us even give a second glance to someone who comes and asks money on the road? None of us. And after this incident, I researched a lot on self-awareness. The psychological study of self-awareness dates right back to 1972, when it was started by Shelley Duvall and Robert Wickler. It is a major mechanism of self-control and intuition that makes us not only aware of ourselves, but also of our surroundings. It teaches us to consciously respond to a situation rather than react passively to it. There are three primary aspects to self-awareness. Know yourself, where you test and understand yourself. The second, improve yourself, where you see how you respond and react to a situation and learn from it. Complement yourself, where you're open to feedback about yourself from someone else. It helps you recognize blind spots in yourself. And these three are called the Trinity of self-awareness, and they are strongly advocated by none other than the management guru, Peter Drucker. Because great leaders, successful entrepreneurs, and every successful person has to be self-aware to reach success in his life. So the question is, if that's so important, then why aren't we self-aware? on autopilot mode, where they do things unconsciously and their mind is wandering everywhere else. How many of us consciously brush our teeth, consciously have a bath, eat our breakfast, even drive our cars consciously? Can we even recollect what we had for lunch 3 days ago? Simply because we are not conscious. Now, how do we improve self-awareness? There are very simple 5 exercises that have been scientifically proven and things I can personally vouch for because I practice it myself. First, create your own space. In the humdrum of life, we fail to connect with ourselves. Take half an hour every morning after you get up or half an hour before you sleep without your digital friends and read a book, listen to soft, soothing instrumental music, meditate, write. If you're good at art, do it and see the connect you feel with yourself in 2 weeks' time. The second one is practice mindfulness. Mindfulness is nothing but being alert and paying attention. Start with small objects and observe every aspect of it, and then move it on to bigger things like people. You will see that your perception of people is a lot more realistic and accurate. Keep a diary. We've all lost touch with writing ever since computer came in. But if you can spend 15 minutes in a day writing down your thoughts and whatever happened in your life that day, you create a lot of mental space. A huge level of pressure out here is gone. The fourth thing is listening. And I mean listening, not hearing. When you listen to a person, you don't just listen to the words, but also to the emotions behind the words. When you become a great listener, you will actually be able to hear your inner voice that will guide you in most of your situations. The last one is gain different perspectives, which is nothing but the last of the trinity that I talked about. Be open to positive and balanced feedback, not biased feedback, and learn more about yourself. Self-awareness is not a high-octane thing for success, but it is one of the subtle ancillaries that will help you achieve success. If you embark on a journey of self-exploration, it may not just bring joy to yourself, but also to someone else. Thank you. And before I go out, I have given a sheet of paper which has all the emotional well-being things. So if you're really interested in practicing what I said, mark yourself correctly on a scale of 1 to 100 where you are. And after practicing these 5 things, 2 weeks later, mark yourself. And if you don't see a difference, please